Good morning, y'all. Okay, so I've been waiting all night to drop this. So last night, Marquez did an interview with MiliChun, and he said that he knows Trish slept with Martell. Mind you, we all know this. We all know this because she been lying. And Martell done gave it away. But anyways, he said he know that she slept with Martell because he was living at the house with her when she did it. And he went downstairs because he was living upstairs. He went downstairs and stood by the bedroom door. And she was talking to her homegirl. This is how you know it's true. Allegedly, she was talking to her homegirl, and she was like, yeah, girl, I slept with Martell. His kids were there, but they was on the other side of the house, and he was complaining that whole time. Yeah, his kids was there, but a girl got needs. So she admitted that she smashed Martell with the Eminem kids in the house, and she don't care because she got needs. Like, Trish, show your real self. Show your real hoe ass self. Stop trying to show this fake ass, I'm a little timid. I work out and no, we don't want to see that. Girl, don't quit your day job at NASA to try to sell no fucking protein shakes. That's a horrible idea, girl. But yeah. So I'm gonna play the clip that Marquez exposed Trish, and I'm wondering what Trish is gonna do now. What could she possibly say now? And Martell, you a dirty dog. Like, you couldn't wait for Melody to have the kids. Like, what kind of man is you? I wonder how many girls he done had in that house. But yeah, watch this.
They want to know, how do you know that Trish bang bang Martell? How do you know that for sure?
Because I sat out the room for 30 minutes. I went to go check on her because remember, I was living upstairs. So we're cool. We're friends, but we're not really talking. Trish is not somebody that really talks. So you have to we wasn't talking. I found out because I sat outside the room for almost 20 minutes and I made sure I waited to continue to hear who she was talking to and what she was talking about. She was talking to her best friend about having sex with dude and how she was horny and that he got on her nerves and that she been over it a couple times and that he always kept talking about himself and that the kids was on the other side of the house. So, and I can't make that shit up. Why would I make it up? Why would I be in Ariana's inbox if I didn't feel some type of way back in 2020?
Okay, y'all. So then he goes on to say that he was living in the house when Trish was going back and forth to Martell and Melody's marital home. So yeah, it was the home that Melody lived in. So ain't none of that, oh, maybe it was after they got divorced and Melody didn't live there, blah, 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 blah. No. And he said she went over there multiple times. And then he also said later in the interview that, like, when she was talking on the phone to her homegirl, that she was like, yeah, the kids were there, but I don't care because a girl got needs. And that Martell was getting on her nerves because all he did was talk about himself. Now, you know that. You know she was talking about Martell. You know he does that. So, yeah. I wonder what Ken is going to think about this. Like, do you think she got Ken wrapped around her finger that tight that she can run some kind of game on him to make him believe he didn't hear what he just heard? I want to know. My thing is, Trish, if you weren't messing with Ken at this time, why does it matter? Why didn't you just come forward and tell Ken, oh yeah, I fucked Martell back in 2020, boop, 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 before we met? Why wouldn't you have just got that over with? I don't understand why you have. First of all, it doesn't make any sense to me why you would have acted like you knew Martell. When Martell acted like he didn't know you, girl, there you go. You got a pass right there. You shouldn't even acted like you knew him. Like he said, you should have followed his lead. Been like, hey, my name is Trish, whoop-de-whoop. Why would you even press the issue? Did you see how upset she got when he acted like he didn't know her? She got so upset. Like, you're just not that smart, Trish. I don't know how you work at NASA, but again, I told y'all that crazy lady worked at NASA and she drove all the way across country, and it depends, so she didn't have to stop and use the bathroom so she could pow her lover. So just because you work at NASA don't mean you got it all. So he also said that's why he was in Ariane Curry's DMs and in her likes, is because when he found out that she smashed Martell, he was like, oh, okay, I'm going to try to get at his chick. And he started DMing Ariane and liking her pictures and stuff, trying to get back at Martell. Anyways, y'all need to watch the MiliChunTV interview. It was really good. She interviewed him for a long time. She, asked him a bunch of questions, what he did for a living. I guess he was an engineer also. And he was saying he didn't want to be with Trish because she be lying too much. He said she is a liar. She got a lying problem. He said they had money issues. It was just a whole bunch of issues going on. That's why they're not together. So someone in the chat asked them, did y'all ever watch Love and Marriage Huntsville? Because Trish said she never watched the show. He was like, that's a lie. We watch the show all the time. I knew she was a fan. You can tell she's one of those fanned out. She was a fan of Martell. She been watching Melody. Why would you come on this show with all this smoke for Mel, a woman you never met? Because, girl, you were sleeping with her husband. It's insane to me. So I wonder, it would be funny if some guys start exposing her, how they've been exposing that guy, the Heisman Trophy guy, how they've been exposing his girl. Like, psh, she was at the club with me last night. She was cooking eggs and bacon for me this morning. That would be funny if a bunch of Trish's side pieces come out. If you a side piece of Trish, please come out. We want to hear your story. DM me. Get in my comments. That would be funny. I would like to see Trish get exposed because she just be lying too much. This is not a good look, girl. It would have been a better look for you to just be like, oh, yeah, I know Martell. He DM'd me and, we smashed whatever. No big deal. That would have been no big deal. But the fact that you came on here, came after Melody, lied and lied and lied, and then now you want to say Chris hooked you up. Chris was your cousin. Oh, y'all didn't know y'all was cousins in the gym. Like, girl, make it make sense. Like, how did you really get on this show? And why would Stormy bring you on the show? It's got to be more to it than that. The sad thing is we're never going to know. We're never going to know who and what brought Stormy on. Trish on. But we know already that Stormy knew about Martell because she brought it up. So why would she bring that up? Like, make it make sense. And do you think they're ever even going to address this at the reunion? Since the reunion was filmed months ago, do you think Carlos is going to do his due diligence and get the truth out? No. She ain't going to sit on that stage and admit that, yeah, she smashed Martell. He needed to just go on ahead and ask Martell, but Martell done basically already told us. You could tell by his actions last night when he was talking to Chris Fletcher, and he was like, don't open your mouth, don't say nothing else. His eyes got big. He looked right at Maurice. Maurice looked right at him. Both of them was looking like, oh, shoot. Because they both already know that Trish is a pass around. I'm sure they probably talked about passing her around, because that's what they do, smash and pass. But tell me what y'all think down in the comments below. Do y'all believe Marquez? All right, I'll see y'all in the next video. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Bye.